people who want to enter racing and really are amazing riders and they want to enter racing, I'll be able to give them a platform where they are able to connect to a sponsor directly, or a platform where they can ask the questions that they need to, what they need to do to get to a stage of racing. You know, so this is most of the interview is done now. A couple of Insta questions actually I have from one is from Arun Harikumar. He's a friend of mine, and he actually posted this question about: do you ride for a living? If not, how do you manage both?
Okay. No, I don't write for my living. It all started as a passion. It all started with interest. I have a coffee estate. I am from Chikmagalur. So it's my ancestral coffee estate that I look after, apart from racing. Yeah, my full interest is towards racing, and I want to do something around it, something with this. So that's when we thought of Magnum Motorsports, starting this whole team, starting uh, doing training events, starting doing. We started with trail events, and we've been quite successful so far in organizing these events and getting more people involved. We're definitely trying to get in more sponsors, more active sponsors, more active media, basically help the sport also grow. Along with that, yeah, there's some commercials involved as well. So we're trying to, I would say I'm trying to make a, living out of this, because this is purely my passion. This is purely that, you ask me to do it anytime, I won't back out from it, you know. So this is something. This is not just it. I also have my coffee estate that I look after and that supports my racing as well.
Amazing. So, and now the second question is from his Insta ID is DE Top Twister. Uh, his question is: what's your thoughts on ADV 390? And if any, what changes would you like to incorporate in the ADV 3?
It's a great bike, no doubt. A good adventure tourer, I feel. When you talk about hardcore off-roading, a lot of things that can go into that bike, a lot of things that can be changed. One definitely is the spoke wheels, which is a must needed for the ADV 390. If you talk about hardcore off-roading, but otherwise, it's a great bike. It's a good bike. We have a lot of bikes coming in for our trails and training events. So it's gone through one of the toughest terrains. We've been able to pull it out. Yeah, there's a little too electronics involved than needed for off-road bike. For example, the MTC, the moment you turn off the bike, the MTC goes back to normal. Then again, you have to switch it on when you're doing a trails. So that's one headache in the bike. Yeah, apart from that, it's a great bike. Maybe, I wasn't expecting the ADV 390 when it was launched to come out in this shape, because I honestly thought it's going to be that rally replica shape and all. I'm sure KTM could have done a much better job. My personal opinion again. But
Of course,
yeah,
yeah, that would have been really nice. That rally edition. Oh, yeah, I
yeah.
really
I
love
mean,
that. The look of the bike
they
is
just have
beautiful.
to copy that whole thing, what they're doing abroad, and then bring that model. And trust me, there's so much scope for adventure bikes in India. Now, I think after Xpulse and ADV 390 coming in, now people have started realizing about it.
And especially, absolutely, and especially there's Himalayan 450 as well coming. I'm a bit biased towards the Himalayan because this was my first bike. I've dreamt about it and I fell in love with this bike. So I'm a little biased towards the Himalayan, and I'm really excited about the 450. They've learned from their mistakes with the Himalayan and other bikes as well,
Uh,
and I think Royal Enfield is going to do a great job with this new model.
I hope they don't disappoint you this time.
Now, you come from a family which has been into racing. Has it, like, even when you were young, was it always that you had this in your head that you're going to get into racing? Or have you thought about any other career? Or if not racing, then what career would it have been for yourself?
Yes, I had the privilege of being around racers, watching races early in my age, but this was never a career option for me. It still is not 100% a career option for me, because there are a lot of dark sides to it. There are a lot of, the unseen side. It's hard because there's no money involved. You can't make a living out of this, which is very sad. Unlike in other countries wherein you can choose this as a career, you can make a full living out of this, a very good living out of this, but not in India, not right now. That's something that everyone is trying to change, because to be able to stay motivated, to be able to stay in the game, you have to give a lot of time for training, a lot of time you have to spend with this. It gets difficult when you have your responsibilities on your shoulders. You have to look after your family, you have to look after other things, and at the same time, be able to continue racing. That's definitely a task. And trust me, whoever has been able to manage it, I think is a real hero, I feel, because there are things that I probably can't talk about, but I've gone through very hard times. I've gone through a lot of ups and downs. It's depressing at times, but this was never a career option. I mean, if not racer, I would say I would have been a full-time agriculturist, a full-time farmer, like planting trees, looking after the coffee estate at Chikmagalur. That's something I still like. I make sure I make it a point that I plant at least 2 to 3,000 trees a year. That's something I try doing. But yeah, that's about it. It's a combination, I would say. Difficult that way.
Amazing. So, see, now we are at the end of our questions. Any final words that you'd like to say to our viewers?
Keep working towards your goals. Keep set a goal. Keep working towards it. I mean, no goal, no dream is too big for you to achieve. I mean, everything can be done if you have the right mindset. Be it racing, be it anything else. Definitely, I am trying to change the whole game in the motorsport scenario. I'm really glad that I met you. Really happy that we're doing this together. I really hope to do such things in future. I would also like to let people know that we organize training programs from Magnum Motorsport. We are trying to give end-to-end support, motorsport support for any aspiring racer, because right from the scrutiny to documentation to arranging a bike, arranging a riding gear, like when I say end-to-end, it means, and I mean it. So you just have to come and ride. We're planning to bring in arrive and ride packages wherein we have everything given to them. So they just have to register for it and then come and ride. Also, we've been quite successful so far in getting a lot of newcomers into the sport, which I feel is a good thing. I also feels nice when the godfathers in the sport, like Sham Kotari sir, and we have CK Chinnappa, I call him Chinny Uncle, is also a very famous racer. All these guys acknowledging your work, acknowledging your struggles, the behind it, the appreciating what you're doing, and helping out us, supporting us in this. I feel really honored that way. So this is something we are doing. So any queries related to motorsport, racing, trail riding, they can reach out to us. So we are here to help. Magnum Motorsport, because I have been a privateer myself all these years, so I know the hard times that a privateer has to go through. Right from arranging money to showing up at a race. So I know what it feels like. I know how it is. So I'm here to help out. Just keep working towards it. Let's join hands. Let's change the whole scenario. Let's change the whole Indian motorsport scenario.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'm so excited to have you with me. Like, I'm really glad to Mohammad Fasil. Actually, I connected with him first, and then he told me about you, and then I got to connect with you, and I'm so glad that we connected because we have the same goal in our heads. So, all right, guys. So it was really amazing interviewing this amazing interview with Hasan. Do comment on who you'd like to see an interview with. We will keep coming back with more and more people that love riding on dirt. So, be it a simple trail rider or if you're a professional racer, doesn't matter. You will be given a chance on this platform so that you can tell your story, so that you can tell about yourself and show who you are behind that helmet or goggles and that. All right then. Good night from Abhishek.